beautiful apartment. I mean, of course, my glamorous house guest, favourite person, Liza Minnelli! House guest, you are.
Well, thank you.
Kitchen too. You rinse before you stack. That's what I like about you. Since you've been staying with me, Liza, my beloved, you've been humming a gorgeous little tune around the home.
Oh yes, you like that?
Beautiful. A little melancholy and very catchy and very lovely. Could you sing it for me?
Oh, of course. I'd do anything for you. You know that.
I'd love you to sing it for me now. Ladies and gentlemen, Liza with her new hit single.
If this is a ghetto, I'm in it with you. If it's just a prison, I'm locked in it too. I tried to leave you, but after all that we had said, I went to pieces when I should have shouted and screamed instead. So sorry, I said. Your powers of persuasion, those quizzical eyes, have tired and tied me with innocent guile. I would have walked out, and after all the tears we shed, I should have stalked out, gone and painted the town bright red, but instead, so sorry, I said. How tough it gets. Don't talk to me about it, to pay off your debts. I worked on overtime, and you say you never believe in luck. If you need a reason, consider me mad, an old retainer, loyal and sad. I bought my freedom, but after all that we had shared, I couldn't leave you. Think of the skins I'd have to shed instead. So sorry, I said. So sorry, I said. So sorry, I said.
the break, I'll be talking to this apologetic little songbird. I'm sorry, but I will. wonderful song, beautifully sung, and it's lovely to see it coming to such beautiful fruition now, my dearest Liza. Minnelli. I was putting an extra syllable. Minnelli.
Minnelli. Listen, it's lucky that my parents didn't call me Nellie, because then it would have had to be Nellie Minnelli, which would have been twice as hard.
Well, there are ground rules, and you remind me in this show. Right. You said parents. Sorry, we're not talking about your parents. I'm sorry.
All right.
Liza, I know you want to, but you're not going. We're not talking about your aunties, your uncles, your brother, your sister, your mother, your father. They're not getting so much as a look in on this interview. I know you're disappointed. Her little face fell because she was longing to talk about her family, but we're going to be talking about you. You're my guest, and you're the special person for me. But you are a beautiful house guest. You really are. And I want to hear about your home, because you've admired mine.
Well, yes, I do. I think it's absolutely wonderful. And we have, I think, the same taste. Yes. My apartment in New York, my husband and I have a very modern apartment, and we also... Yes, it's beautiful. And we also like artwork, like you do. My husband's a sculptor.
Oh, beautiful. I've heard that. I long, when I come to New York, to have a look at his work.
Well, your room is ready for you whenever you get there.
Thank you, my darling. You're so sweet. We're on the Megastars network. This is this Andy Warhol of mine. I don't like it. I've seen the one of yours on the exhibition. I even prefer it. But there's something, you know, it's spooky, isn't it? I frankly thought he was a little bit spooky. I never saw the point of it. Him, I never did.
He was a little bit spooky, wasn't he?
It's creepy, in my opinion. I'd say, you know, and I'd say it to his face. Well, no, I wouldn't, as a matter of fact. But I'll say this. He did a lot of portraits from photographs, but he didn't even use a snap. He did that on a telephone conversation. Someone describing me who didn't even know me very well. I mean, there's a bit of Marilyn Monroe there, too, isn't there?
A telephone conversation?
Well, that's all. And look at it. The eyes I hate. I love your eyes.
Oh, thank you.
I do, and those beautiful lashes. I'm so envious of you, Liza.
Oh, thank you very much. You know something? The lady who makes... Because some of these are false, right? So, listen, it's the effort that counts. It's the effort that counts, right? Well, I mean, you get all done up, and you have to sort of be glamorous and stuff like that. Besides, it's fun. But and the lady who makes these makes them for Cher, and I'm having some made for you. I've ordered them.
I'd adore some. Wouldn't I look gorgeous in eyelashes like this?
She makes Dolly Parton's eyelashes.
I'm glad you told me this, because I think I found one of your eyelashes in the bath the other day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Listen, I rolled up a copy of the Financial Times and beat it to death because I thought it had crawled out of the plug, Liza. Are they transplants? I mean, do people, I hate to say this, but in accidents, I mean, are these rushed to you when they're still warm?
No, you just throw them on and throw them off.
You don't have to carry a little donor card saying, in the event of a tragedy...
Send to Cher.
Send to Cher. Oh, dear. You love shoes. Now, you've got one little chain around there.
Yes. This is something that I bought. These are cowboy boots because I'm an American and I thought I would just come on with a little bit of my country. You have an awful lot of shoes. I saw them upstairs.
I do. I love shoes as much as you do, but they're very conventional ones, like these lovely ones that I wear.
But they're specially made. I mean, they're beautiful.
Yes, they are. They're made. No,
they're gold.
They're beautiful. They're not real gold, but they're very, very pretty.
They're not real gold.
Well, I don't like to... you know, attract attention to my feet. I have large feet. I'm a bit self-conscious about them. Oh. And I was once bitten by a dog on the foot. Oh. Dogs like shoes, you know.
Yes, I know. Actually, my dog didn't bite my shoes. My dog bit my dresser once. I found this terrific dog. You've met my other dog, Lily.
Oh,
but I found...
Lily.
Lily's so sweet. She sends her love to you.
Oh,
at any rate, I had a dog once called Ocho that I found in Puerto Rico. And he was kind of a bum. But I said, you want to go to New York? You want to be in a penthouse? Come with me. So I took this dog with me to New York. And he was, my father said he was the best imitation of a dog he'd ever seen. But he was really...
Keep your father out of this. I'm not talking about your family.
I'm sorry. Well, he was like Clifton Webb reincarnated, this dog. He was so
Mr.
elegant.
Belvedere.
Yes.
Clifton Webb.
It was a wonderful, wonderful
Adored
man.
him.
At any rate, I had a dresser, and we were in Florida. And this lady weighed about, it must have been 500 pounds. She was an enormous woman. And I said to her, I hadn't met her before, and I said, listen, don't touch the dog, whatever you do. I just don't touch the dog. I've just gotten him, and I'm not sure. And she said, I love dogs, and dogs love me, and I love kids, and kids love me. And I said, fine, but don't touch the dog. And she went right up behind the dog and grabbed its head and shook it, and the dog went. Now, I said, see, you touched the dog. What can I tell you? And I took her to the hospital, and she was all right.
Of course.
You know, she got snapped at. 7 years later, when Cabaret came out, she sued me. She waited, and I had to get a lawyer for the dog and go to court, and it was just awful.
She didn't win a cent.
She won!
She won?
Well, you know what? She said she could do a 7-second change and that the dog had ruined her career. Dame Edna, the woman couldn't get out of a chair in 7 seconds.
So you had to work to pay this woman off?
I did.
Ghastly.
I did.
What about the dog? I would have given that a smack on the botty.
I took him, I had his teeth taken out. I did. I went and picked him up. He looked at me and said, thanks.
My bridesmaid.
Yes?
I was giving her a vitamin tablet one night, and she bit me, nearly bit my finger off, as a matter of fact, and I had all her teeth taken out. I did. After that, well, it was no more oral medicines for Madge, I'm afraid. It was nil by mouth, as far as I was concerned. I caught her once, by the way. I burst into the bathroom, and she was administering a cough lozenge.
Really?
I said, Madge, by the time that works its way up to your throat, you'll be better. But I'll say this, no, please, Another thing, I help a lot of people. I don't just help them with the wonderful therapy of laughter. I'm not a professional comedian or an actress. But there's something about me. I spread a little bit of happiness. I try to anyway.
I'll say.
And I try to do people a good turn and not get found out, Liza. And I happen to know that you do too. I happen to know there are marvellous little things you do no one knows about. A little elderly couple that this woman helped. She gave them a world trip, ladies and gentlemen. She gave a little, sad little elderly couple a world trip. How about that? You did. Yes. Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr. You did. That took you by surprise, didn't it?
Certainly did.
Oh, you were so good to them. And you gave them occupational therapy, didn't you? Instead of making moccasins and things, you put them onto a stage and got them to sing ditties, didn't you? They were gorgeous. Did you tuck them up in bed afterwards?
No, I was always the first to leave. They would hang out till dawn.
I don't know how people can do that.
I don't know. They're so strong. Both Frank and Sammy, besides being talented and nice and generous,
Fabulous.
are strong.
And almost family.
Yes, they are.
So we won't talk about them. I'd love to party a little bit. Tonight I'm on an up. I feel like going out to dinner. Is there a nice Icelandic restaurant that you could recommend, Magnus?
Not for the things you're looking for.
I hope we could go out and have a ball later on. Never mind. You'll understand that later. All right. Let's get into our glad rags. Well, I'm in mine. What have you got in that bag? Where's that bag of yours? Did you make me a lovely dress, Vivian?
Dame Edna, I wouldn't dream of making you a dress unless you would agree to cooperate on the design.
Of course I would.
Yeah, because I just think you have your own personal chic, and I couldn't tamper with that unless you worked with me on it. So I made an outfit for Madge.
An outfit for Madge also? Oh, thanks a bunch, Viv. I don't think the fig leaf look would suit me exactly, Liza. Well, where is Madge Allsop anyway? She's not here. Madge! forgive you, Vivian. Madge has got the frock she deserves. No, she looks gorgeous. And you know, deep down, I have a very soft spot for that woman. There's a person I walked down the aisle with, Liza. Once upon a long time ago, Viv. Someone that I still share a tear and a smile with. Now the flush of my youth has ceased to glow. Oh, Liza, I'm not the easiest girl to get along with. It's amazing that we've never come to blows. But at least I've got someone I come on strong with. So I'm lucky, I suppose, in the soulmate that I chose. My bridesmaid and I, together we try to share each other's load down life's weary road. My bridesmaid and I met all sudden. We hardly ever agree, and yet together we seem a two-woman team as close as can be. When I had the shingles, she had them as well. When I ran a temperature, she's hot. Since the far-off wedding day, when she caught my bouquet, she catches everything I've got. People say that she's shy. Kenny claims that she's fine. But we do everything together, my bridesmaid and I. When she goes to the bathroom, she leaves a path of devastation like D-Day. I don't mind her stubble all round the bar, but she throws her old blades in the V-Day. Oh, Madge, really, darling? Yet somehow she scrapes by. Possums don't ask me why. You see, we have this thing, like Bob Hope and Bing. We'll soon be replacing Kylie and Jason, and we rub along together, my bridesmaid and I. Yes, we rub along together, my bridesmaid and I.